The post-June 1st landscape has completely shifted the power balance for our team, and it is time for Toro time. With a massive $30 million suddenly available in effective cap space, the front office is sitting on a goldmine of opportunity that could define our championship window. Shout out to the fans tuning in from Houston and across the country. You are the heartbeat of this franchise. There is a palpable sense of urgency building in the building, and the question everyone is asking is, how will we use this cash? This is not just spare change, this is fuel for a run at the title. Keep watching to see which 5 stars could join us. The massive financial flexibility we are talking about revolves around the tactical genius of our front office, and at the center of this debate is Stefon Diggs. After a highly productive 2025 campaign with the New England Patriots, where he proved he still has plenty of gas in the tank, he is officially on the free agent market. Bringing him back into the mix would be a homecoming that echoes across the stadium, especially considering his existing chemistry with our offensive system. Even with a deep receiver room already featuring Nico Collins and Tank Dell, adding a veteran like him offers a level of security and production that is hard to ignore for any contender. We are looking at a scenario where he could be the final piece of a championship caliber puzzle. The reality is that we have the capital to make a splash, and the idea of adding his reliable hands back into the fold is exactly the kind of move that keeps defensive coordinators up at night. While some might argue our current depth is enough, the prospect of having a proven commodity like him as a secondary threat could turn our already high-powered offense into an unstoppable force. It is rare to have this much breathing room in the budget this late in the offseason, and the decision to potentially target a high-profile name like him signifies that the team is going all in for 2026. If the organization decides that stacking elite talent is the priority, his track record makes him a prime candidate to elevate our production. We are talking about a guy who knows our system, fits our culture, and most importantly, knows how to win in the big moments. This is not just a rumor, it is a legitimate tactical option. Moving beyond the wide receiver core, we have to look at the tight end position where Jonnu Smith has emerged as an intriguing target. While our current roster focuses on blocking with Foster Moreau and future potential with Marlon Klein, adding a vertical threat like Smith could change how we attack the middle of the field. Despite a down year in Pittsburgh, his athletic profile and previous Pro Bowl experience with Miami make him a dangerous weapon if utilized correctly. Why does this matter for the fans? Because championships are often won by teams that have mismatch-heavy personnel. If we want to reach the Super Bowl, we need options that force defensive coordinators to abandon their base packages. Pairing Smith with Dalton Schultz gives our quarterback 2 distinct looks that can dominate linebackers and safeties alike. This is exactly why that $30 million is so critical. It allows us to hunt for these specific luxury upgrades that separate good teams from great ones. It is about versatility and ensuring our offensive playbook remains unpredictable when the playoffs begin. By signing a veteran on a short-term deal, we give ourselves an immediate boost in receiving upside while allowing our younger prospects more time to develop in the system. The front office knows that every single snap matters in the AFC, and having a guy who can burn a defense up the seam is a luxury we should not pass up. It is about being aggressive when the opportunity presents itself. And right now, the market is ripe for a team like ours to capitalize on veteran availability to bolster our depth chart before training camp starts heating up. Now, let's talk about the backfield because the depth behind David Montgomery and Woody Marks is a major talking point. If either of our top guys were to suffer an injury, the drop-off could be catastrophic for our season goals. This brings us to Najee Harris. Yes, he is coming off a serious injury, but his presence would provide a level of size and versatility that we currently lack in our RB3 competition. Think about the impact. By signing a proven veteran like him to a team-friendly, short-term deal, we create a 3-man rotation that is bulletproof against attrition. This is a classic case of why depth wins championships. If we want to keep our stars fresh for January, we need a reliable bruiser who can pick up tough yards and contribute in the passing game. His arrival would ensure that our ground attack doesn't miss a beat, no matter who is lined up in the backfield. When we discuss why this matters for the city, it is because we are building a juggernaut that can handle the physicality of a 17-game season. The AFC is a war of attrition, and teams that lose their identity because of backfield injuries rarely make deep runs. We have the money to secure a high-floor veteran who knows exactly what it takes to perform under pressure. It is a calculated risk, but one that aligns with our goal of maintaining a punishing, balanced offense. If we want to be the team that sets the standard in the division, we need to treat our depth with the same respect as our starters. It is time to solidify our roster, and adding that final insurance policy is a move that championship franchises make every single year. Shifting to the defensive side of the ball, the need for pass rush depth is real, and two names stand out: Von Miller and Jadeveon Clowney. Both of these veterans have shown they can still produce when used in a specialized rotational role. Why does this matter? Because in today's NFL, you can never have enough guys who can get to the quarterback in the fourth quarter. If we bring in a seasoned veteran like Miller, who is fresh off a 9-sack season with Washington, we aren't asking him to play every snap. We are asking him to be the closer. Similarly, a reunion with Clowney would be a poetic move that brings a familiar face back to Houston to bolster our edge rotation. Both players thrive in limited high-impact snaps, and with our current personnel, they would provide invaluable experience to our younger edge rushers. This is about making sure our front seven stays fresh and aggressive when it matters most, late in the game and late in the season. By utilizing our available cap space to acquire proven sack artists, we take the pressure off our secondary and force opposing quarterbacks into mistakes. It is about building a defense that has no weak links. If we can land either of these guys, our pass rush goes from dangerous to lethal, giving us a massive advantage in divisional matchups and critical playoff contests. We are looking at a 2026 season where we have the luxury of rotating fresh elite talent off the bench. That is the kind of depth that wins rings, and we have the financial power to make it happen right now. Don't forget to like and subscribe as we track these developments daily. The overarching theme here is simple. We are in a position of power, and how we handle this $30 million will signal to the rest of the league that we are ready to dominate. Whether it is bringing back Diggs for the ultimate spark, adding the receiving upside of Jonnu Smith, securing the backfield with Harris, or bolstering the edge with veterans like Miller or Clowney, the options are clearly defined. This is about winning now, and the front office has clearly earned our trust to make the right moves for the franchise's future. The talent is there, the money is available, and the goal is a Super Bowl ring. This is a defining moment for our team, and every fan should be excited about the possibilities. The competition in the AFC is fierce, but with the right veteran additions, there is no reason we shouldn't be the team standing on top at the end of the year. We are building something special in Houston, and this off-season move could be the final catalyst we need. Before we wrap up, we want to hear from you. Of these 5 targets, who do you believe is the absolute must-sign player to push our roster over the top, or is there someone else you have your eyes on? Drop a comment below with your pick and why you think they would fit our system best. Don't forget to hit that like button if you are ready for a championship run, and subscribe to stay updated on everything happening with our team. Thanks for watching, and keep believing, because we are ready to take that next step. Toro time.